Of all my trash Left 4 Dead 3 ideas, this might be the most trash idea yet. A game mode where the director pits two teams of survivors against each other. Yup, I can see the slot emerging already. This type of scenario or game type has never occurred or been presented in an official game. Don't worry, it's not team deathmatch. If that thought ever come across my mind, I would delete all my videos, channel, and kill myself, albeit a huge stretch of a trash idea. The goal? Outlive the opposing team. However, it's not that simple. Survivors can't inflict damage upon the opposing team except the usage of grenades, pipe bombs, bio bombs, molotovs. Unsurprisingly, the infected will be joining this battle. With double the horde and the number of special infected raised to 8, it's gonna be chaotic. And here's the fun part. Both teams will have their own respective gauge, making every effort to accumulate points to fill up the gauge. To accrue points, you must complete tasks or objectives that's presented to the players throughout the course of the match. There will always be 4 objectives given at a time, which ranges from easy, normal, advanced, and expert. The more difficult the challenge is, the more points you and your team gain. The first team to complete a specific objective will garner all the points, nothing for the other team, in spite of their effort and progression. Then a new objective will appear within a minute or so. Once you complete the gauge, 2 things happen. The team that successfully filled their gauge will receive a reward, and the opposing team will receive a punishment. Thereafter, the gauge will reset, then you and your team will have to repeat until the opposing team is all dead. Each and every time you complete the gauge, the better the reward will be, and the harsher the punishment will be. So here's a list of random tasks, rewards, and punishments. Starting with the objectives: kill 100 infected, headshot 50 infected, kill 3 tanks, fuel the generator with 5 gas cans, inflict 1000 damage to a witch with a pistol or dual pistols only, hold Noam Chomsky for 2 minutes, kill each type of uncommon infected, stay in a particular area for a minute and 30 seconds, for example the restroom, dump the Coca-Cola in a delivery tray. Next up, the rewards: infinite ammo for a primary weapon, including special weapons, for a minute. Highlight unique items or items that recently been generated into the map. Decrease the duration to perform an action, like reviving a teammate, healing yourself, building generators, almost anything with a meter for 2 minutes. Disable shoving penalty for a minute. Have the ability to shove the opposing team for 2 minutes. The ability to have 2 primary weapons or 2 secondary weapons. Finally, the punishments. Send a tank or witch to assault the other team. However, if you're nearby or too close to its vicinity, there's a possibility that it will attack you too. Realism mode activates. No aura for a minute and 30 seconds. Can't shove nor crouch for a minute. Can't access the survivor slots, the grenades, the primary and secondary healing slots for 2 minutes. Primary and secondary weapon are unusable and have been discarded, thus they must find new weapons, though they still have a single pistol to fight the horde. This is a mere example. The time can always be configured to align to the number of times a team have completed their gauge. There could always be some alterations made to improve this idea. Less objectives at a given time, maybe 2 or 3. So players can actually concentrate on the objectives and not be overwhelmed by the vast number of things they must focus on. The 4 objectives, the infected, the progression and activity of their team and the opposing team, etc. And perhaps less ridiculous rewards and punishments. But that wouldn't be any fun. So that's the Left 4 Dead 3 idea, Operation. This idea is shit. Just like my other shit Left 4 Dead 3 ideas. I only make trash content.